Hello, I am back, and again I'm out here in the beautiful panorama Vista Preserve, and I would encourage you, just because we are now quarantined to our houses doesn't mean that you're quarantined inside your house. I would encourage you to go outside, especially today. Today's Friday. It is gorgeous out there. The clouds are beautiful. I would encourage you to go out and take some deep breaths, maybe look at the sun, maybe lay in the sun a little bit. Don't forget sunscreen. I've got mine on right now. And the panting that you hear, again, I've got my dogs. We're doing our running today. But I wanted to do a little bit of self-care, therapy. So with all the changes in anxiety, some of you may not even be able to be going to your therapist, or if you're doing the group counseling or anything, being able to do your group work, that sort of thing. So I just wanted to offer some tools for self-therapy. Emotional freedom technique or emotional freedom therapy is very similar to EMDR, you know, the one where your therapist goes back and forth. But this one is a self-help one. So finding a space where you are comfortable, seated or standing. Go find yourself outside. Pause this if you need to find a different space. But finding a space where you feel comfortable and seated. Maybe taking a seat or standing. You can rock a little bit from side to side just to find your ground. Just to find the grounding, find the stillness of the ground, the support of the ground. And then I'm going to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at? Where is your anxiety? Where is your powerlessness? Where is your fear? Where is your overwhelming? So, and that's my lap watch. So it's telling me to go. Anyway, so finding out where it might be in your head, it might be in your belly, it might be in your chest, it might be in your lower back. Just taking stock of that, and on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm in Hawaii right now, and 10 being this is too much. I can't deal. I need to just lay down and be in a dark room and never come out. So on a scale of 1 to 10, try and figure out where you're at. And I'm going to show you the areas of tapping, or how you tap. So we're going to start off with the outside of the hand, and you want to take these 2 fingers and or just tapping. So this is our first tapping zone. And it's just that quick tapping, and you can see the doggies behind me now. Second tapping is right on that head, and we're doing it with both hands. And it can be front. It's like along your part, kind of. And then the next section is the eyebrows. So it's at the bridge of the nose. And that feels really good, especially if you've got a cold, or if you've got some sinus stuff going on from allergies. So tapping at the eyebrows, and then tapping at the side. So I'm just showing you these zones, and then we're going to do the practice in a minute. And then tapping under the eyes, and again, that feels really good too. Tapping under the nose, and you'll find, and tapping the chin, you'll find these tapping points, you're tapping against bone most of the time, and you can feel that kind of soothing in your body. It kind of radiates through you. And then under the collarbone, so finding that collarbone, tapping that right there. And then under the arm, maybe reaching for a rib kit, like a rib, or down below, but tapping right there under the arm, and tapping the inside of the wrists together. So those are our tapping zones. Those are our emotional freedom therapy zones. So we're going to go ahead and start. Now I'm going to say some things, and go ahead and repeat after me, and you can use this the rest of the day. These can be your sayings, your words. So we're going to start with our tapping here. Even though I feel anxious, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel anxiety in my neck, in my shoulders, in my back, in my belly. I love and accept myself. Even though it's hard to accept that all of this stress and strain is going on and that I'm feeling this anxiety and powerlessness in my body, I deeply and completely love and respect myself. Even though I feel anxious, even though I feel powerlessness, even though I might feel hopeless, I love and accept myself. Even though I feel this anxiety or this powerlessness or this overwhelming sense of fear, even though it feels like butterflies in my stomach, or even though it makes my muscles burn, or even though I can't even get up, I love and accept myself. All right, now we're going to change our tapping. I'm open to feeling calm as I let go. This anxiety in my body, 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 this anxiety in my body is overwhelming. This anxiety in my body makes me feel helpless. This anxiety in my body triggers old wounds, and I feel it everywhere. This anxiety in my body makes me feel less than. It makes me feel like I'm not enough. It makes me feel like I cannot control anything. Start right here. Even though I can't control, I love and accept myself. Even though I can't control what's going on around me in the world, I love and accept myself. Even though I can't control and sometimes don't understand what's going on around me, I love and accept myself because God is in control. I'm not sure if it's safe to be here. I'm not sure if it's a safe place. I'm not sure if it's a safe time. And that's okay. I love and accept myself. I know what it feels like to be calm. I've been calm before in my life. I know I have the courage to be calm. I know I have the strength to be calm. I have done it before. I know that God bathes me with his peace, and I am accepted. I know that I am not alone. I know that God surrounds me and carries me and holds me, even when I feel like he's not there. I know what it feels like to be calm. I've been calm before. I know what it feels like to not be anxious. I know what it feels like to be able to let go. I know what it feels like to be safe and secure. I know God has me and is holding me no matter what. And release. Deep inhale and exhale. And again, deep inhale and exhale. One more time, deep inhale and exhale. Good. So now that we have been quarantined, the fear may come in that there may be sickness, but I want to encourage you to keep doing your breathing, your deep breathing. I'm hoping that nobody will get sick, but if somebody does, one of the symptoms is that heaviness in the chest, the pneumonia. What's very important right now, your lungs are just like any other thing in your body. They get stronger with use. So as you are using your deep breathing, your yoga breath, you're breathing down deep into your belly and then lifting and bringing all of that air out, you're actually making your lungs stronger. And that can be very helpful if you're having respiratory issues. And it's one of those things where it may not feel like you want to breathe deep at all, but you've got to fill up those lungs, you've got to fill that up. And practice it now. And even if you don't get sick, it feels so good for your mind and for your body. So let's go ahead and inhale deeply here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And maybe if you're seated, maybe go ahead and take a standing. I'm going to stand back here. Maybe you can stand and maybe find your feet underneath your waist and maybe stand up tall. We're going to find mountain pose here. And remembering that mountain pose, we're opening our chest, hands are out, we're pressing into our heels. Let's tuck our pelvis under. And so we are strong. I love doing this one. It's like, it's the Little Mermaid up on the rock. But anyway, you're opening, you're strong, holding it here. And then from here, you're looking up to your ceiling or looking up to your sky and opening that chest. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands together and dropping hands down. Exhale. Inhale and lift it up. And exhale, press down. Inhale and lift up. Bring our palms together, drop hands as you exhale. Inhale and lift it up. And exhale, press down. If it's available to you, I know some of you may get headaches or it doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can stay in mountain pose. If it's available to you, we're going to do a standing forward fold. So inhale and sweep our arms up, lift that up nice and tall, and then we're going to exhale, diving down and over. And if the back of your legs are tight, go ahead and bend your knees and allow your head to go lower than your heart. As you are here, you're imagining that you're hovering above yourself. I'm going to stand up so you guys can hear me. You're imagining that you're hovering above yourself and you're looking at your back rib cage. And your back rib cage is going to expand and contract with your breath. Inhaling it deeply here. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Let's bring it up. So we're going to inhale and sweep our arms up nice and slow. Lift that up. And exhale, let's dive it down and over. Good. Inhale and lift our arms up. And exhale, dive it down and over. And one more time. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our palms together. Exhale as we bring our hands to our heart. Very nice. And maybe keeping your hands to your heart, or maybe taking hands, placing them over heart, or cupping. And then maybe taking your legs a little bit further apart and maybe rocking a little bit from side to side. You can close your eyes. And then again, recognizing that yes, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of the unknown going on, but all we are concerned with is what we can control. We can't control the virus. We can't control how other people are reacting. We can't control the internet. We can't control YouTube videos that are saying wrong things, but we can control the information that we take in. We can control how we choose to spend our time. We can control how we respond and how we react. We can control how we live with others. We can control giving of ourselves to others, giving of our own gifts. Maybe you're an encourager. Maybe you can walk to an elderly neighbor and tell them hello from afar. Maybe you can do whatever your heart is calling you to do. It may feel weird. This is super out of my comfort zone. I am very much more of an in-person talker, but I'm going here because I know that God has gifted me with this, and this is the only way I can do it right now. So again, step out of your comfort zone. God has blessed you. He's holding you close, and he's holding you dear, and he's keeping you safe, whether you feel it or not. Know that you are seen and that you are heard. You are not alone. You can do this. Give yourself permission to do this as many times as you need to. There's not too many times to breathe. There's not too many times to do your tapping exercises. It can only help you, especially if after we did our exercises, or even after this, especially if you're still feeling high on that scale of 1 to 10, take some time and do it again. You deserve it. Remember, you know what it feels like to be calm, and you can get there again. So thank you guys, and tomorrow is Saturday. I might be doing just an audio tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. Take care of yourselves today. Know that you are seen, know that you are heard, know that you are important, and know that you are enough and not too much. Namaste. Thank you, Lord, for everyone that is here, for everyone that is watching, for everyone that is listening. I pray over their hearts, minds, and spirits. I pray that you will give them comfort, bring them peace, bring them wisdom and security. In your name, amen. All right. And there are holes all the way around this bench right now because Jake had to build all these holes.